Today we will be starting with our chapter 2, that is parallels and meridians. In the last chapter we read that Earth is spherical in shape, and to find out the location of places on the Earth, certain imaginary lines are needed as reference. These lines are called parallels and meridians. In previous classes, we have already read that Earth rotates on its axis. Earth rotates on its axis, which causes day and night. There are two endpoints on axis called poles, and these points are used as two fixed points. As you can see in this image, these two are the fixed points, and the top point is called the North Pole and the point at the bottom is called the South Pole. So, in today's class, we will read about parallels. Have you ever seen a globe? Yes, you must have. Have you seen various circles drawn on the surface of the globe? Yes. So, what are these circles? These circles are known as parallels or latitudes. They run in the east-west direction and are parallel to each other, which means they never touch or cross each other. As you can see in the image, these are the circles and they are parallel to each other and they are not even crossing each other. But we don't see these lines on the ground, do we? But why? Because these lines are imaginary and are drawn only for our reference. The longest parallel line, called the equator, divides the Earth into two equal halves. As you can see in the first image, the red line is the equator. The equator passes midway between the North Pole and the South Pole. Now look at the second image. Here is the North Pole and here is our South Pole. And this is our equator, which is passing through the midway and dividing the Earth into two equal halves. In this image, this is our equator. The part of the Earth that lies to the north. North means that we are talking about this direction. North of the equator is called the northern hemisphere. And the other half that lies to the south. South means this direction. South of the equator is called the southern hemisphere. Interesting fact. The word latitude has originated from the Latin word latus, which means wide. Now, let us know some important features of parallels. Except two pole points, that is the North Pole and South Pole, all other parallels are complete circles. Please see the image. As you can see, the 0 degree, 15 degree, 30 degree and so on, all these parallels are complete circles. But when we say the North Pole or the South Pole, North Pole at the top and the South Pole at the bottom, they are just the pole points. The length of the parallels keep on decreasing as we move away from the equator and towards the pole. So this is our equator. As we are moving towards the North Pole or towards the South Pole, the length of the parallels are decreasing. But why? Because the shape of the Earth is spherical and the circumference of the Earth increases as we move towards the equator. The distance between any two parallels is equal, meaning that all the parallels are located at an equal distance from each other. See, if we take an example of this 0 degree and 15 degree, the distance between these two parallels is equal to the distance between 15 degree and 30 degree. Parallel neither touch nor cross one another. As the name says, parallels. That means they are not going to touch or not they are going to cross one another. Drawing these lines without denoting any numbers to them defeats their purpose. So, all of these parallels are numbered. But how are these parallels numbered? To number these parallels, we start from the equator and mark it as 0 degree latitude. From there, we start marking the parallels in the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. We mark these parallels from 0 degree to 90 degree as the examples of some parallels are there. We can mark them as 15 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree and so on. And similarly, we can do that in the southern hemisphere. But can you please differentiate between this 15 degree and this 15 degree? Yes, we can differentiate. Apart from these values, the parallels are also marked N or S. That means N for north and S for south. If the parallels are in northern hemisphere, they are marked as N, and if the parallels are in southern hemisphere, they are marked as S. The North Pole is written as 90 degree north and the South Pole is written as 90 degree south. The parallels are drawn at the intervals of 1 degree. This is our equator, that is 0 degree. This will be 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, 4 degree and so on. Thus, there are 90 parallels in the northern hemisphere and 90 in the southern hemisphere. So, how many parallels are there in all? If your answer is 90 plus 90, that is 180, then your answer is wrong. Because there are 181 parallels in all. How? 90 in the northern hemisphere and 90 in the southern hemisphere. But there is one more parallel, that is the equator. So, in total there are 181 parallels. Now, let's look at some important parallels. The North Pole, that is 90 degree north, and the South Pole, that is 90 degree south, are important latitudes, since the location of the equator is obtained from these two fixed points. The equator divides the earth into two hemispheres. All the lines of latitudes are calculated from it. So, the North Pole, South Pole and the equator are some important parallels. Some other important parallels are also there. The Tropic of Cancer marked as 23.5 degree north. The Tropic of Capricorn marked as 23.5 degree south. The Arctic Circle marked as 66.5 degree north. And the Antarctic Circle marked as 66.5 degree south. As you can see that N and S, the initials of the north and south directions have been used there. So it is indicating that the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle lies in the northern hemisphere and the Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle lies in the southern hemisphere. The Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle are also called polar circles because they lie near the polar region. Okay students, that's it for today. We will be continuing with the rest of this chapter in the next class. Please go through this chapter thoroughly. Your homework is to do Get Started on page 1 and check points on page 2. Our link is given with this. Please watch it to get a better understanding of the topic. And one worksheet is there that you have to practice on any separate page. Thank you and take care.